Are you still having trouble scalping the market? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 10 ways to help you become a better trader and master the 1-minute time frame. Welcome back to Supermarket FX. My name is John. Here we talk about ways to simplify your trading and free you from the belief that trading can't be done. One of the biggest reasons why trading is so difficult is because it's so subjective. Your feelings or personal opinions can often get in the way. So now I know you're wondering, is scalping even possible? Well, today I'm going to talk about some essential things that you can apply to your trading to help you scalp the 1-minute time frame. You need to automate this process as much as possible with an objective that is clearly defined. Education is such a crucial part to this. People often jump into the market without knowing anything about it. Having an understanding of the concepts you want to apply to the market is going to help you a lot. I found reading books and watching YouTube videos gave me lots of information to help give me a better understanding of the market I was interested in. If I didn't do this first, there just would have been too many unanswered questions. Give yourself some time to absorb this information. There's a lot to take in. Without doing this, it would be like driving a car without knowing any of the rules. If you really want to take trading seriously, then you need to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because it's so easy to enter the market, this can easily encourage a gambling mentality. I can tell you I've been guilty of this one many times. This is a tough one. Patience. Not everybody has it. You have to learn to master this. Unless you learn patience, you have no chance of succeeding. And I think we can all agree that many of us have issues with this. If you don't learn to master this one, you're likely going to lose over and over again. You'll start believing Forex is a scam, and you'll never become a profitable trader. A solid plan is essential. If you don't have a solid set of rules written down, there's nothing to hold you accountable. Avoiding this step will only set you up for failure. You don't want any flexibility in your strategy. Following this will make your life a lot easier and squash that gambling mentality. Now, this next one I'm going to mention, it may or may not be the best option for you. Finding a mentor may be a good option for you. I could have shaved years off of finding something that worked if I would have had a mentor. Speaking from personal experience, it took me a very long time to find something that worked. I won't tell you that you need one, but it could speed up the time that it takes for you to learn a new method that can help you become profitable. You may find a strategy that works for you early on, but most people, I think, take years before they find something that works. If you're on a tight budget, YouTube videos and books from the library will give you more than enough information. Not everybody needs a mentor, and some people do fine without one. If you're looking for personal mentorship, where somebody can walk you through the steps and you can ask questions, then a paid membership would probably be the best option for you. Marking your key areas. Now this is where patience is going to play a role. This is going to be where all the magic happens. Anything between this, you want to ignore. If you don't see price coming into your area, there's no reason to even look at the chart. Waiting for price to come into your area is essential to becoming a profitable trader. Step away and give price time to come into your area for an optimal trade entry. You want to mark your key area from a higher time frame. I use the 15-minute to mark my areas, and I look for trade entries on the 1-minute time frame. Adding a little bit of confluence to your trading by marking your areas on a higher time frame can give you a better understanding on what price is planning to do and help you refine your entries. Candle patterns are something that we use when scalping the market as well. Reversal patterns are very powerful when it happens in the right area. They can provide us with important clues on what the market may be doing next. What I wait for is price to come into my area. I look for signs of exhaustion, followed by some bullish candle. That's when I get it. Candle patterns like a shooting star, a hammer, or a hanging man are important clues to signal that the market may be changing direction. A doji, or a bearish or a bullish engulfing pattern happening in the right area, is also a powerful signal. Waiting for price to come into your area and using these patterns can be a powerful tool when trying to increase your win rate. Avoiding the news. Learning to trade Forex is tough enough without adding this into the mix. During news releases, the market can react in ways that you may not anticipate. When first starting out trading and trying to scalp the market, just avoid the news for the time being. You can come back to it later when you have everything figured out. Often you will see price choose a direction to sweep before it goes in the intended direction. If you have a tight stop loss, there's a good chance you're going to get stopped out. You may also see gaps in the market and spreads opening up. If you're trading on a higher time frame, this may not be an issue for you. But if you're planning to trade on the 1-minute chart, this may not be the best option for you. Learning to manage your trades. How you manage your trades is going to determine if you're going to be profitable or not. Moving your stop loss and taking partials when price is starting to come closer to your take profit, that could make a big difference on how this is going to work out for you. This will allow you to secure some profits on a potentially losing trade. I'll often take partials when I reach a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 towards my take profit, and I'll move my stop loss to break even. Stop switching strategies. Looking for the perfect strategy doesn't exist. You will be consumed chasing after these 99% win rate strategies. You'll never win with them. You'll bounce from one to another, promising the new best indicator, the never lose method. Just stay away from it. The only thing that's going to happen doing this is you're going to knock off some other things off the list that don't work. And you're going to spend years and years doing this. Save yourself the time and stop doing it. Most of these strategies don't factor in market conditions. News events and end of day when spreads widen, that isn't even considered when they're doing these strategies. Stick with one thing and thoroughly test it. TradingView is probably one of the best things that helped me in my trading. For years, I just used MetaTrader for any type of analysis. It wasn't until I started using TradingView that I really seen a shift in my ability to trade. Analyzing charts became easier, and the bar replay feature was a valuable tool when backtesting strategies. I really can't recommend TradingView enough. Remove all the distractions and learn to read the bear charts. I'll leave a link in the description for those who are interested in using TradingView to simplify their trading. Remove all the distractions and learn to read the bear charts. It's time to cut the strings and free you from the belief that trading can't be done.